This video goes along with Unit 7, Lesson 8, and it's going to provide an introduction to graphing inequalities. Inequalities are statements where we have less than or greater than. They can also now include less than or equal to or greater than or equal to. We'll take a look at all those symbols towards the end. If I'm graphing an inequality, I'm showing all of the potential answers that would make S be true. If you're graphing it, you're going to set up a number line, and what I'm asking is that the value in this goes here in the middle. You don't need to list out every number, so show me some that are less than, as well as some that are greater than. And because number lines can be extended forever, we put little arrows on the end. To graph an inequality, you're going to need to make sure the variable is by itself on one side of the inequality symbol, and then the numerical value is on the other side. For this one, I'm going to graph S is greater than 8. So I'm going to put a circle at my 8. Greater than means I want bigger numbers, so I would highlight numbers greater than 8, as well as the arrows, because anything beyond 8 would make this inequality statement true. Notice I did not shade in the circle at 8 because it is not able to be equal to 8. You are also going to be working with real-world scenarios and writing your own inequality statements before we can graph it. Okay, below I have a chart that you have in today's lesson that has each of the symbols, some of the keywords, and a little hints for your graphing. Okay, so if I see the word minimum and I look at my table, minimum means it can be greater than or equal to. So when I write my inequality, I'm going to pick a variable, it can be anything. Again, that's on one side by itself. Again, looking at my table, I see the word minimum means I'm going to use this inequality symbol, which means greater than or equal to, and 8. So like we saw in the first example, I'm going to set up a number line. It does not need to list out a bunch of numbers. You can even just list the number 8, one number before it, and one number after it. Again, I fill in a circle at 8. And this time, because 8 is a possibility, I'm going to shade in my circle. Okay, and the reason why it's getting shaded in is that line that's underneath. Okay, greater than, again, gets shaded to the right. If we had this sign flipped in the other direction, you would shade to the left. Okay, so today it's going to be important for us to familiarize ourselves with some new vocabulary. Okay, and we're introducing in 2 new symbols for our inequalities, and that just means there's a line underneath indicating that it can be equal to that value. Good luck with your work.